What's going on, guys? Blowtorch Honor here. Yeah, I'm back at it. It's been a very long time, and as you may be able to tell, my video quality is quite a bit better. So I traded in my OnePlus 8T for a Google Pixel 7. So that's what I'm recording on right now. And I'm gonna go through what I've obtained over the past, year and a half, 2 years. It's been a very long time. All right, let's go through it one by one. First up, we have this Microsoft Zune. This is the 8 gigabyte. I believe this is a second generation. I think that's when this form factor, like sort of iPod mini style came out. It would work, but the charging port is ripped out. It had to do with like a funky car charger that kept one of the pins in, and as it was being removed, it ripped out some of the pins. So I've seen this working. The battery's actually not bad, but the charging port is shot, so this will never work until I get that replaced. Next up, okay, this is from my friend. That's everything except for this I got from my friend. He was giving all this away. It was some of his family's devices that they weren't using anymore. Next up, we have the Mac Daddy of all Zunes. I believe that this is a Zune 120 gig. I'm not sure if this is an HD or not. I need to look more into it. Battery's completely shot on this one. I have a Zune charger. The battery is completely shot on this. I have no way to charge this up. So I have looked at replacements online, but it does look like you need to solder to be able to put a new battery in one of these. So I might take it to Asurion because I have a protection plan through Asurion, and they might be able to get this fixed for me. All right, next up, we have a Samsung Galaxy S3. This is custom ROMmed on Moki ROM. This is a AT&T 16 gigabyte. It is not unlocked. I could not get it unlocked. It works pretty great. So this is on custom ROM. Obviously, I did some work on this. It wasn't originally on it. But yeah, security patch 2019. It's on NuGet. It runs really smoothly. I'd argue that this runs better on Moki ROM than actually on stock firmware. So that's really saying something for how absolutely bloated and terrible TouchWiz is. I'm not sure if I have Magisk on this. I might. Yeah, I do have Magisk on this. All right, sweet. So yeah, I have Magisk installed. I don't have any packages yet, but this is rooted with Magisk, so that's pretty neat. All right. Next up, we have a Samsung Galaxy S5 active on AT&T. If you may be able to guess, pretty much all the devices here are going to be on AT&T because my friend, his family, has been on AT&T for as long as I can remember. It's also the same person I got my my iPhone 3GS from. So if we go to General here and then scroll down to About, where might that be? About device. We can see that this is on Android 6. Yeah, it's in good shape. And then the other thing I wanted to look at was the storage, because I am unsure of the storage capacity on this. So let's just go here, type in storage, find out. So this is a 16 gigabyte Samsung Galaxy S5 active. I didn't show the back of the S3 or the S5 active yet, so let's do that. The S5 active is in remarkably good shape. There's scuffs and scratches all around. That's to be expected with a phone of this age that was being used for a very long time. But it's fully working. There is no charge port cover. I don't know if you can see that. It won't really focus on it. There is no charge port cover, and that is due to the fact that basically every S5 or S5 active that has a charge port cover, it's been ripped off by now. It's just kind of the way it goes with these. Let me take off the case. There's a Caseology case on this Galaxy S3, just a spare I had in my collection. Did not come with it. Here's the back. I'm going to have to blur that for a bit. Focus, please. Focus, please. Okay. There's a crack on the back cover here, just a little one. The bigger thing is there is a screen crack on the left-hand side right here. You can see that. But it is fully functional, as is. I know the S5 I was not able to get unlocked, unfortunately, the S5 active. All right, moving on. Next up, we have a Galaxy A10e. And in fact, we don't just have one Galaxy A10e, we have two Galaxy A10es. And they both work, but what I will say is both the batteries are pretty much shot. I do believe that both of these are on Android 10. I could be wrong on that. Let's go to About. Software information. No, Android 11. Both of them are on 11. And I do believe these are both 32 gigs. Anyway, with that all being said, I was able to get both of these unlocked, so they do work with any carrier now, but the battery is shot, and these are the most entry-level. Oh, I'm probably going to have to blur that, aren't I? Okay, fun. This one's in not too bad shape. It's got scuffs and scratches, but that is to be expected with an all-plastic device. And then this one's in quite a bit worse shape. You can see case marks around the camera and around the where the fingerprint scanner would be on the normal A10. This was my buddy's phone for a while. He was rocking it. It literally died during the middle of a Lime scooter ride, so that was fun. Anyway, with that all being said, so that's these. These are both two A10es. They were originally on AT&T. They're both unlocked now. All right, here's probably the most interesting thing that I have in my collection as of right now. This is a Essential PH1 or Essential Phone. Get it. Anyway, let me go unlock this. Boop, 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 boop. So this is also custom ROMmed, as you are probably very clearly able to tell. I do believe I also have this rooted. I do. Yeah, and I even have some things. It's been a while, so it's this is on Android. It's either 12 or 13. Let's take a look. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to blur that too. This is gonna be a fun video to edit. Oh yeah, it's on Android 13. So pretty great. It fully works, except for the battery has a little bit of instability when having big voltage drops. Or, sorry, voltage gains. So, like, for example, sometimes if you plug in the 360-degree camera, yes, I got this on eBay, and it came with the 360-degree camera. Oh, gee, I probably shouldn't do this, should I? It'll be fine. As you can see, the 360-degree camera works. Pretty cool. But as you can see, that's what happens. So when there's a big voltage drop, it basically causes the phone to shut down. Or I guess the phone doesn't have enough voltage to stay on. Even though that was at like 98%, that just shot the battery. And there we go. So obviously the battery needs to be replaced, because this wouldn't be happening if the battery were fine. But as you can see, it fully recovers. I put the custom Google boot animation on this too. Did a couple of neat things when I was messing around with this. But unfortunately, either this camera has a short in it somewhere, or the battery just needs to be replaced on this, which I will get around to at some point. This is obviously a 128 gigabyte in black. It is unlocked. I'm not sure if it was carrier unlocked or if AT&T sold these. Yeah, fun fact, this was also on it had an AT&T SIM in it when I got it. I don't know if they ever sold these on AT&T. I knew they sold them on Sprint. I don't know if they sold them on AT&T, but this is it. It's unlocked now. I put my SIM in it for a bit and used it, my T-Mobile SIM. And yeah, fully working except for that battery hitch. And if you don't plug in the 360-degree camera, it's fine. So, I'll have to get that figured out at some point. But you know, all right. Moving on to the last and possibly best addition to my collection, just specs wise. This is a Samsung Galaxy S10e. The frame is a little scuffed, but the screen is pretty much mint. And what I mean by mint is that not only is it like no cracks or anything like that, it's also that there's no burn-in basically. The back is also in pretty darn good shape. I'd say the only thing is there's just some nicks and scratches around the device. Again, something that you would just expect from daily use. The biggest one is down here in this bottom corner, if it'll focus. It looks like a plastic frame. It's not, it's metal. But yeah, Galaxy S10e. I actually have a SIM in this right now. This is a T-Mobile SIM. It was originally on AT&T. This was from my friend's family. Excuse me. Anyway, this works fully, and it makes a great media device for sure. Beautiful 1080p OLED display. Well, that just about does it for this video. Let me know if you like what you see. I'll try to get some more videos in. I've been in college. That's the main reason why I haven't been doing this very much. And, you know, I'm back. I leave all my devices at home because I have no point bringing them to school with me. But yeah, that's basically it. Hit like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want, if you're not already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.